It's time to open 2 rolls of wheat pennies. Hoping to fill a lot of holes in the 1909 to 1940 and from 1941 to 1974. I also have a Flying Eagle and Indian Head penny book. And we got a Flying Eagle. If you remember from the YouTube short, I put it in the reverse because it was dateless. We're going to start with this roll here. I have no idea what's in it because both enders are the wheat penny reverse. So we're going to take these out right now. And right away, oh my God, it's a 1958 Flying Eagle in the roll. I did not expect to get a Flying Eagle in the roll. And right here, I see a Indian Head, 1903. Is that another Flying Eagle? Oh my God, that's another Flying Eagle. The reverse is better on there, but it is still dateless. And the other thing that caught my eye right away is this now. Another Indian Head, 1907. This caught my eye right away too. A 1943 Denver steel penny. I will test it. If it's not magnetic, it is worth a lot of money. Let's see if anything else catches my eye right away. I found 2 more Indian Heads in this roll, a 1901 and a 1905. Now let's go through all these wheat pennies. You got a 1918, wow. First one I pulled was a teens. You got a 1926, I think that is. Yep, 1926. A 1919. A 1945. I think the 1945 is a San Francisco. A 1942 San Francisco. A 1944. And also has a mint mark. A 1936. Another 1936. A 1937. A 1945. A 1918. That one does have a mint mark. This is a 1935. It's a 1918. A 1942. That's a 1917 San Francisco. I think that's another 1935. $1929. Second from the 20s. 1937. 1936. None from the 50s yet. 1944. 1948. Some of these do have mint marks. I'm just not saying it because it's kind of hard to tell. We have a lot of San Franciscos. This is a 1920. I did recently find a 1920 in a box, and I think it was in a little bit better condition than that was. We got a 1937. A 1929. Just got a 1929 in a box, too. 1930. 1936. A 1917. Another 1917. A 1936. 1947. A 1919 with a mint mark. A 1919 San Francisco. I have not been looking at my key date list. I'll have to go back and see if we have any of those. I don't think we will. We have a 1918. We got a 1944. 1939. 1929. 1927. 1937. A 1944. A 1947. 1939. A 1934. This is a 1916. This is a 1920. This is a 1913. I might have one in a tiny bit better condition than this that'll go in the book. We got a 1919 with a mint mark. I think that's a San Francisco. It is a San Francisco. And the last penny from this roll is a 1913 Philadelphia. Wow. You know what? I'm going to open this other roll right now. That's all of them. This is the San Francisco. We have the mall. I think it is. This is the San Francisco. This is the Denver. And I think in the first row this was... No, this is also the Denver. So we're missing the 43 Philadelphia, which I might actually have to put in the book anyways. Any Indian heads or anything else in here that's special? We have one Indian head so far. You should see one Indian head in this roll, which is a 1906. Alright, so let's start finding wheat penny editions. We have a 1948, a 1919, another 1919, a 1937, a 1944, so this is a 1955. Let's see if it's the double die. It is not. $1944, 1936, 1948, 1939, 1939, so 1948, a 1951, a 1944, a 1918, I think that's another 1918, 1919, 1946, 1940, 1936, 1944, we got a 1928, 1941, a 1944, a 1938, a 1935, a 1944, a 1940, a 1937, a 1953, a 1947, a 1946, we got a 1939, a 1934, a 1937, a 1937. I'll move these over so you can see how many are left. A 1944, a a 1936, a 1935, a 1944, a 1927, 1937, another 1937, 1944, another 1919, 1939, 1918, a 1916, and another 1913. Wow. So we're going to have additions to every book. I'll work on finding additions to this book right now. We don't have a lot of coins for this book. We do have 7 though, so I'll see how many additions we have there. First of all, I cannot tell if these are the small letters or large letters. So here's both coins. They're both 1858, but I just can't tell what size letters they are. For the Indian heads, we are adding the 1901, the 1903, the 1905, the 1906, and the 1907. Okay, these are only the teens. I didn't even start the 20s to 30s yet. We got a 1913, a 1916, a 1916 Denver, a 1917 San Francisco, a 1918 Philadelphia, the 1918 Denver, the 1917, the 1919, the 1919 San Francisco. For the 20s, we have 4 additions, and you can see them all right there. We got the 1926, the 1927, the 1928, and we're upgrading the 1929. And the 30s additions are the 1930 Denver, the 1935, the 1936, the 1937, the 1938. In this book, we're also adding the 1940 San Francisco. For the steel pennies, we're adding the 1943 Denver and the 1943 San Francisco. We're actually missing the highest minted coin. In this book, we're adding a lot of San Franciscos. We're adding the 1941 San Francisco, the 42 San Francisco, the 45 San Francisco, the 46 San Francisco, the 48 San Francisco, and the 47 San Francisco. All 3 coins from the 50s were an addition. We got the 1951 San Francisco, the 1953 San Francisco, and the 1955 Philadelphia. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back with another penny hunt and fill very soon. Bye.